your part, and now we come to a different vibe that brings you to somewhere in England, somewhere. Please welcome Beyonce.
Tea time. Oh, we have a slide.
Phải nhắm mắt lại, nhắm mắt lại. Close your eyes a little bit, just to look away. Look away.
Feeling over there.
Oh, what's that? Oh, yeah. I can see the weakness, but it's not really showing. Okay, everyone. Yes. It's a little bit late, but thank you for still staying here until this hour. Just look on the screen, please. What can you see? Black and white. Kitchen. What else?
Typo is wrong.
It looks like the typo is wrong.
A lot of
Chaos.
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 Busy.
Yes. Busy.
noisy,
Yes.
noisy words.
Isn't that how we all feel whenever we walk into a presentation? Pitch presentation. I think like no matter how senior you are or how junior you are, when we have an important meeting, an important presentation, that's how we all feel, more or less. You know, we can feel it as 5 of a scale of 10 or a 9 out of 10, whatever, but we all experience it. And very different from this vibe, I want to show you a very short video. So what is the opposite of all the chaos, the confusion, the busy? What is the opposite of it?
Shades of lipstick, one that belongs to her.
Oh, sorry. Maybe I give you a little background of this so we all can understand. Do you know the show Mad Men? Yes. It's a very popular TV show about advertising back in the 90s. So the main guy in this video is Don Draper. He's the creative director of an advertising firm in Manhattan. And he's in a sales meeting with a client, and the client is a lipstick company. Yeah. Please pay attention to the conversation and what's happening here.
From a basket of kisses, she picks one. It makes her unique. It colors her kiss. And her kiss, well, it colors her man. Belle Jolie lipstick. Mark your man.
I only see one lipstick in your drawing. Women want colors. Lots and lots of colors.
Mark your man. It's pretty cute.
Oh, you like this? Well, maybe we should cut down to 5 shades or 1.
I'm not telling you to listen to anyone, but this is a very fresh approach.
It's okay, Kelly. I don't think there's much else to do here, but call it a day.
This is Dawn, by
Gentlemen,
the
thank
way.
you for your time.
Is that all?
You're a non-believer. Why should we waste time on kabuki?
I don't know what that means.
It means that you've already tried your plan and you're number 4. You've enlisted my expertise and you've rejected it to go on the way you've been going. I'm not interested in that. You can understand.
I don't think your 3 months or however many thousands of dollars entitles you to refocus the core of our business.
Listen, I'm not here to tell you about Jesus. You already know about Jesus. Either he lives in your heart or he doesn't. Every woman wants choices. But in the end, none wants to be one of 100 in a box. She's unique. She makes the choices and she's chosen him. She wants to tell the world he's mine. He belongs to me, not you. She marks her man with her lips. He is her possession. You've given every girl that wears your lipstick the gift of total ownership.
Sit down.
No.
You can win a Mercedes-AMG G63. That's right, the influencer's influencer, the G-Wagon. It's
Okay. So that's John Trevor, and he's great, like one of the most popular pitch ever in the show. And don't we all want to be like that, right? And I'm not a creative myself, but from my own experience watching so many TV shows about advertising, working with all sorts of like creative people, these are the 4 things that I learned for myself, how they can help me and hopefully can help you too, to be more confident walking into that pitch and really nail it. Yeah. And number 1 is know your content. It's very straightforward. But what does knowing your content mean? It's not like you read from a slide or you read your notes. That might be a starting point, but never a good way if you in a very tough competition and you want to impress your client. You know it, you learn it by heart, you understand it, and you deliver it in your own way, not reading it. Show your passion, like I'm trying to do most of the time. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but show it. Show your passion in your own way too. You don't have to be like me, you don't have to be like Kwon, don't have to be like Kara or Gung. You have your own way of showing it, showing your emotion, but you show it. Like everyone's, I think already discussed, like emotion is what really connects people, attract people to you, and showing your passion is a way of showing emotion too. Be attentive. What does it mean? You're not there just to show the slide. You're not there just to read to the client, to present to the client what you already prepared. Be attentive. Listen to what they have to say after you present your idea as well. Not only to answer their question yourself, but you can also help your team when they receive question. You know, we all have different opinions, different perspective when it comes down to creativity. What does it mean? It's pretty subjective, I have to admit. We all have different experience, that's how we see things differently, and that's fine. But when a client give us a question, I give my answer, and if you are there with me, you be attentive, you be like, oh, maybe they's not happy with that answer yet. I can step in and help my teammate as well. That's what it means, yeah. And parented, why I use the word parent? We talk a lot about mom and dad and how they're very protective of us. They don't really like different ways to show it, but being a parent means like you own it and you want to protect your idea, you want to fight for it. And to me, a pitch, that's what's it all about. You don't just, oh, this is my idea, you can buy it or you cannot, but you know, up to you. No, you have to really fight for it and make the client see where you come from. why you presenting this idea, and if they're not happy, okay, you can share with me what your input is, and I can improve it. I find ways. My ways might not be the best ways, but there's a way, you know, and we can all work on it. And parenting also mean when you especially for the creatives, when you think of an idea, you work on a project for so long, it's feel to me from as an outsider, I feel like you give birth to it, right? You give birth to your ideas, your work, and then you raise it and you see it grows, you see it become like a great things, and just think of how your ideas, even though it's just a starting point, but later on when you see it come to life, what does your idea mean to other people, to so many people. And with that 4 things, if you try to apply, no more dizzy, no more chaos, and you know, we can win a pitch.
Thank you, Miss Sunny. Q&A section, everyone take this time to ask one question.
Ask her some challenging questions, everyone. It's very excellent. It's in her expertise. Miss Kara?
I will ask one question.
Oh, okay.
Can I?
Yeah, sure.
Have you used this technique and somewhere where it didn't work, or has it worked always?
Not all 4 of them, and not all the time. Depends on the audience and depends on the project that we work on. Like sometimes some client, you know, their way or no way. So we can't really like take ownership too much, not being defensive. So we got to be flexible with that.
I like the way you explained it, like don't be defensive, because sometimes that happens, because especially when you start parenting it,
Yeah.
like it is mine, how can you challenge it?
Yeah.
And then it is more like an ego game between us and a client. And of course, you know who wins, right?
Not
So it is a very thin line where you have to be very strong in your point of view, your idea, but at the same time, do acknowledge what the other person is trying to say. Really like it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Miss Sunny. Oh, no.
Feedback.
You receive feedback. Okay, everyone, please give the keyword of the good point that she did.
I just wish that she could be more confident in herself. I know that Sunny somehow has the same characteristic as mine. That when we attract attention, we feel very uncomfortable. But actually, she has ordered the whole package to be proud of and to shine in front of everyone and not be shy or scared of anything. So I just wish that I hope that you could be more confident in yourself and be exactly like you are. You don't have to be scared. Yeah.
You take her wish. You take her wish. Any other comments? Thank you. This time that worked, right? Okay, and how can she improve next time?
Please share.
Better preparation. If I have to put into that.
From my point of view as an usher today, as an usher and as an assistant to help you with the preparation, and I wish that everyone could like just send me a little bit, so that I could just to check everything and make sure that I followed your flow, so that I could be more prepared for your presentation.
And yep, one little thing is when you are showing this, don't hide behind the TV because it's really hard to see you. So you are the master of the stage. So just stand right here.
Oh yeah, another input that I would like to add, and I would like to add to everyone as well from this point onward, is that if you feel that you need your audience to listen to you and attend to your presentation fully, then you can ask them to rearrange the seat because you're in the control.
Yeah.
So you could ask them to come here and sit so that they could have a better observation of your performance. Because you're standing there, you're the leader of the project. So yeah, you should show more of your authority to them so that they can have better observation of you, and you could actually have better performance too.
In her mind, the best for her is she asks everyone to turn their back to her, you know? That's so much as I understand about that.
Too much attention.
Okay, so Mr. Rakesh, yes, and take your seat.
Sunny, I think I have learned a lot from your presentation. So today I am not only from your presentation, I am, for me it has been a really enriching day for me. I feel that I have really used my weekend well. Because the way you have shown us, because if I look at your presentation, your speech, the purpose was more on inspiring this team, which is all about pitching. You're talking about a pitching, which is a topic, and then you very clearly started with that's one slide where it was everything jumbled, busy, and then you explained how to make it much smooth. And the one thing which I really liked about your presentation is just 1 or 2, 3 words, maximum 3 words. There is if you just go into the higher level of presenting, it is always said that use 3 words, not more than that. 3 by 3 is normally taken as a golden rule, where you have just 3 points using 3 words. But you did 1 level up, which is like just having 3 words. So which just says that you are using your audio visual for as an aid rather than this actually telling everything about your pitch, which is normally what we do. We have all our points on the slide and client is just reading, not actually listening to you. So with that 3 words, you were actually catching our attention. We were all listening to you. So that's amazing. It was not just the slide, the way you presented your slide, the way you had added that video. It was more like helping to understand better how to pitch. So I think sometimes we make we add videos just for the sake of adding video. Let's not do that. Always remember to add it if it is enhancing the story what you are trying to say. So very well done. In terms of, I love that 4 points which you shared. I think I'm going to use it. Thank you. But in terms of making it even good to best, yeah, you're already good. How can we make it to the best? I think you have all that skill of pitching, content, everything. I would ask you, because you're a senior leader, right? I would ask you to be more energetic, get yourself more control of audience. If you want anyone to talk, just have the presence. Don't fear. I think Karan already said that. Be confident, be more commanding, because that you have everything. It's just about showing and bringing it up. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rakesh, for really useful input. Miss Sunny receiving the language, the
language of love.
The language of love. Nice. Okay, so next I invite on stage Miss Hing.
Cái video hồi nãy của chị Sunny ấy. Okay, so timer is about to ready.
Hello guys, before my presentation, I have some questions for you. Anh Cường,
Yeah.
how do you often do when you create the new idea?
I start with the research and try to find some high potential insight. Then I develop the idea after around the core insight. I just found, yeah.
Okay, thank you. And from account department, one, do you have, you can create the new idea? Just yes, no.
No.
Okay. After the research, many people think that they cannot create the right idea because they are not creative or they are not genius. But the good news is everyone can create a new idea. And interesting is the many right ideas can come when you will do simple things. And let's look at five simple ways to have to create new idea. The number one is to have the problem. The idea as solution to everyday problem. For example, you know Taylor Swift.
Yes.
She is a singer, and after she broke up with her boyfriend, she always had a hit song with million viewers. Yes, this is the number one. Number two, listen and brainstorm together. In the research of the inspiration code, we realized that we inspire from others when we are with others. I share something, you hear me, and you said something, I hear you, and the better we listen, the more we clean and thus increasing to more opportunity to expand our perspective. And number three is look around. Just a symbol. For example, Isaac Newton. He's read in the garden, and suddenly the apple fell from the tree and hit his head. And after that, he found the law of the universal gravitation. And all as Warren Buffett, he said that he always believed my eyes, rather than anything else. So instead of you just sitting in front of the computer and repeat the action over and over is not your good practice. Instead of you can, beside that, you can go outside and look around the something, and maybe the idea come around to you. Yeah. And the number four is the important thing is write down your idea, because if you don't write down the idea fly away. And the last thing I want to say, this is take a shower. Take a shower.
Okay.
Yes, that's funny. But do you ever heard the shower thought? Show pause.
Yeah, I have that.
What do
How
you-
about poo poo talk? Sorry.
This means the many ideas come to when you take in under the shower because like Wong said before when she when he suck in the bath or take in the shower, he can sing or dance, and some ideas come to him. And if you are dreaming of relating to great idea, just forget being genius or creativity. Just be yourself, and let's do the simple thing. And something I think that the great idea will come to us, and our message is
Everyone can be creative.
Tôi mình nhớ bài rồi.
Okay, Q&A section, everyone. Let's make it one question only.
Is this supposed to be like, it has to be shower? Or is it could be like poo-poo time? Or any activities? Like how, like, can we actually have the scientific proof of that? Thanks,
Maybe can you share others activities that
Yeah,
can
can-
provoke creativity?
Yeah. Besides from shower, can we also do other things too, like Miss Kara?
We don't.
I think you can combine a lot of activities, and just depend on the favorite action. You love the cooking, you can cook, and maybe the idea comes. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Thank you.
Thank you. So okay. So let's talk about the good point of her speech. What are the good point? You wanna share? Yeah.
Good voice.
Good voice, right? Okay. Confidence. Smile all the time. Eye contact.
She delivered her content very well.
Okay. Agree. Okay, and what she can improve next time?
Say more movement because she look like stadium.
Stage movement next time. Hand gesture. What else?
Let's use file.
Next time, challenge yourself to not hold the notes in your hand. Okay. Okay. So, Mr. Rakesh, please give feedback.
Here, again, I said we all have a different style, and you have again the presence of the stage when it is all about, you know, the way you have your smile, your positive. I felt positive energy when you were discussing about the points, and again you used those style of engaging with the audience where you asked
Mr. Kun, yeah.
Mr. Kun to talk about how he gets the new ideas about the videos, and you already got some points from him, so which is like one of the technique to engage with your audience. So you already applied that, and then in any speech you always engage, get some points, and then give your point. So it's like you are substantiating it, which you did very well because you explained 5 points to be more creative, coming up with ideas. So you have those 5 points, And you not only just said that, like for example, your first one was listen and brainstorm together, so you explained how to do it. Because as an audience, we want to know the solution, not just the topic. We can read it, right? So that is something which you did well. And you know, the last one, you did not say final message and somebody else said anyone can be creative, right? That's the power of your speech. That's the power of your presentation. Because at the end of the day, what do you want the audience to take back home? Is that one message. And if your audience is already knowing what the message is, you have done your job. Yeah, so that was great. And also I like the way you answered the question. Somebody challenged you, is that the only way to get more creative when I'm under the shower? And you were like, I think you were thinking and you were listening. Because sometimes we don't listen. That's the problem with us, all of us. We want to jump into the answer because we already have the answer ready. But I saw you waiting, listening, thinking, and then responding. So, you know, react and respond. So you did the respond thing very well, because you said that whatever is your passion, look, when you are engaged in that passion, the idea will come. So very well explained. So good one. Thank you. And I think team has already shared what you can do much better. Like your avoid you taking anything when you are presenting. Maybe just a pointer if you need it, because you don't want to go into your laptop and keep this. But try avoiding anything having in your hand. But otherwise, I really like your different way of presenting. Thank you.